Good morning. So I'm starting my day off with a big thing of water. I'm just going to try to get as much water I can for breakfast or before I eat breakfast, and then I'm going to just let that sit and digest and absorb. And then I'm going to have my breakfast, which is some Ezekiel toast with some avocado. Make sure you guys can see that. And I just put a little bit of Himalayan pink salt and pepper on there. I'm not super sure about my workout at this point because my leg is hurting a little bit. I went on like a walk around my neighborhood. It was just a little bit hard on my leg because it was just a lot of uneven ground, and so kind of bothered my leg. Even though I gave it a rest day yesterday, I still, if it's gonna bother me, I don't want to push it. So I might just do an upper body, or I'll find some kind of way to do the workout, since I'm supposed to be doing 6 workouts a week for this challenge. I'm feeling extremely bloated today and not even bloated, like almost nauseous today, because last night, and I showed you guys my Subway, which was supposed to be my last meal, but I ate that at about 6 and I was up until midnight, so I needed like a snack. So I ate like a ridiculous amount of calories last night, which definitely messes up my weight loss plan, because I probably burned over the entire week about 2,000 calories, like not even a whole pound. I didn't even lose a pound because I'm not cutting my calories super low. So that probably sort of, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like, it sort of probably ended up washing out that entire week of all that work I did. But I'm not going to get down about it because there's nothing I can do about it now. I didn't mean to eat that many calories, but what can you do? So to sort of help with that like indigestion feeling that I have going on, I'm just drinking a lot of water, which I should do anyway every morning. And fortunately, because it was like a healthy, all natural trail mix, like it didn't break out my face or anything, so that's really, really good. I'm just gonna eat that breakfast only because if I don't eat breakfast, I might end up overeating at lunch or dinner. I don't want that to happen. I'm just trying to prevent myself from overeating later, so it's just gonna be a very small, light breakfast, and then I'm probably gonna have small snacks, like 6 or 5 small snacks today instead of meals. And so that's something I'm actually trying to work on anyway, is smaller meals throughout the day. But I just like feeling full. I like that. I don't know if it's satiated or satiated, but satiated sounds right to me. So I just like that feeling of being full and satisfied at the end of my meal. If I still feel hungry when I'm done eating, I feel like, what did I just eat? So I did bring my, I'll flip the camera in a minute. I did bring a little bit of food today, but like I said, it's very light, so I'll show you that. And then I'm just gonna run over and get some coffee right now because I need coffee, because like I said, my thing last night was until midnight, so I didn't even get home until 1, and then I had to fall asleep, and then I had to wake back up at 7, so I only got about 5.5 hours of sleep. That's another reason why I'm questioning exercising. So I will show you guys what I ended up doing today, and I'm very sorry that over the weekend I didn't have a lot of content. It is very hard for me to make like anything when I'm with my family and with my puppies and, you know, my husband and everything, because I don't want to just be talking to the camera while everybody's over there talking and I'm just being rude. And, you know, they're making noise in the background, and so I'm having to say, oh, okay, the dogs have to be quiet while I do this and that. So, you know, I just like to be quick about my camera and spend time with my family on the weekends. So over the week, I like to give you guys more content. And so I will show you the trail mix that destroyed my life last night, and then I will show you guys what I brought for today. And I'm going to continue drinking this, and then I'm going to probably eat in about 30 minutes. So that is an update over the entire weekend, and I hope yours was great. I know for you guys it's not the weekends because I'm filming this a little bit early. I hope that doesn't throw you guys off too much. Because overall, day to day, it should be the same. You shouldn't eat one way during the week and one way on the weekend, because that's, even though that might make sense in your head, your body doesn't know what's going on. Your body doesn't understand why 1 second you are eating healthy and then the next second you're eating burgers and steaks and you're eating out. That's very hard on your digestive system to just flip-flop like that. And so I do believe that cheat days and, you know, not eating perfect all the time is reasonable, it's acceptable, and it's definitely probably good for you, you know, to just kind of relax sometimes and eat like a normal person. But that doesn't mean you want to go all full-blown crazy on some chips and some cake, because if you are eating healthy all the time, that's going to make you feel sick. So just because it's the weekend, you shouldn't really eat that much different than your normal diet. Maybe 1 or 2 little things here and there that you wouldn't normally eat, okay, sure, but don't go crazy. Plus, that'll end up messing up all the work that you did that week, and you don't want to do that. It's not worth it. It's just not. So I'm gonna go get coffee, which honestly is probably not the best thing for indigestion, but I need to wake up, so it's worth it, I guess. Yeah, that's everything. Okay, and this bag of things is my meals for the day. So I have almond milk, protein, coconut water, and my leftover stir fry. So that's everything. I'm happy I have my coffee now, and I want to show you guys, this is what I was victim to last night. Simplicity medley. So sodium free, which is really good because that would have just made me ridiculously bloated today. But I did want to mention that if you ever do what I did last night and you just overeat, or you eat something that you shouldn't have eaten, or anything, and it just leaves you the next day feeling bloated and feeling like ugh, just the next day, go back to eating normal. Don't go on a fast. Don't go juicing. There's so many reasons why you don't want to do that. Even if you've read that there might be benefits to those things, you have to consider, like what I was mentioning, just that extreme flip-flopping, what it's going to do to you, what it's going to do to your body. You just want to get back on track to your normal diet as soon as possible. I do drink a little bit more water than usual, but that's about the only change. I just make sure that I sweat, drink water, and I do try to go down in my salt intake just a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to go show you guys what I put in my delicious coffee. I got a cafe Americano, which is just 2 shots of espresso with water. Basically coffee. I just like it better. So I'll show you what I got. I mean, I'll show you guys what I do. Just until I get coffee in me, I'm not making any sense. This morning I put this in my coffee, the Nature Sweet with stevia and monk fruit, and the unsweetened almond milk, which is 30 calories for, I think, a whole cup, which I didn't even use close to that. I probably used a tablespoon. And so I didn't show you guys that because I forgot. I'm about to make my BCAAs now, so I just have my water, and I think that this is my BCAA. Yeah, okay. So this one right here, it's just gonna be black cherry flavored, and I'm going to drink that while I'm working out. Afterwards, I'm gonna have this plant protein. I might make another one of those mug cakes. I really liked it, and so I might do that for lunch. I'm not really sure yet. I'll see what I do. This here is a modified version of the workout I've been doing. So normally on Total Body Day, I'll try to show you guys. I hope you can understand my handwriting. I've been doing like a plank, a wood chop, a squat to press, a Romanian deadlift, a reverse lunge to a bent row. And I've had a lot of comments asking, what can you do if you can't do these exercises? So today, I'm gonna show you what you can do. If you guys wanna follow this music list, just go to my account, which, is this how I get to it? It is under, right there, that's my name, Lorinda Mason. And this is Spotify, so if you guys download Spotify and you follow Lorinda Mason, you guys can follow my playlists, which are Walk It Off, and I'm going to be listening to Energy today.
We stay where the music plays, where the lights drop low, where the people sway. We stay where the kitchen glows, where the consoles flow, and the lights on
Can you guys see the sweat? So I decided that I'm just gonna make a simple smoothie. Oh my gosh. My protein package fell on the floor and I am so fortunate it fell like that. Like kinda up. Whew, none of it fell out. That like made my heart drop. I thought that I wasn't gonna have anything to have for lunch. I'm just cutting the apples and I'm taking the peels off. I'm still gonna eat them. I'm just gonna eat them separately because in my experience, when you blend apple peels, you get tons of tiny little chunks of apple peels and I can't stand having anything in my smoothie that is a different texture. Okay, so I have my apple chunks in here. I have my apple peels, which kind of are like chips up there. I'm just gonna put my powder in here. Yes. There's no water in that. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this, but I'm also adding almond milk. I don't know how much. Yeah, probably about that much. That's a lot. I didn't mean to put that much. This is gonna be rough. I didn't even put a dent in it.
Waking up, 5:30. Blood on pill, one bruised eye. Drunk too much, you know what I'm like. This feels like falling in love.
What I'm feeling, I must be dreaming. You're gone. A suitcase, band-aids, pulling back out the driveway.
And I won't tell you no lie.
I have a confession. I actually didn't eat today. After I made that protein shake, I put it in the fridge and I didn't eat it because I tried sipping on it and I felt really nauseous. That trail mix poisoned me last night. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm feeling better tomorrow and I will have more interesting content. For the workout today, I really want to know what you guys thought. Leave your comments. Let me know if it helped, just showing you a different option in case you can't do squats or reverse lunges or anything like that. So I was hoping that this would be something that, you know, all fitness levels can do. Let me know if it helped, and remember to like and comment below. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching my video. I will see you guys tomorrow. So I'm prepping some kimchi, and I have my stuff in the food processor right now. I'm going to make that as soon as the cabbage, which is over here, is ready. So I'm just going to let that sit. I'm just applying weight and pressure to it. I have water getting ready to boil, and then I'm going to add some of the ingredients to make pho soup, or pho soup, I don't know. And then I have lime here to go on top of it as a garnish, and all of my vegetables for the soup are ready to go so that I can just throw them in when they're ready. And then just for the week's prep, a lot of times when I use strawberries, I end up cutting them up, so to make it easier on myself, I'm just pre-cutting them so that they're in a container ready to eat. These are usually just how I eat them, so they're good to go. Okay, so if you ever have a leftover jar like this, you know, you like have marinara sauce in a jar and then it's just left over, and you're gonna throw it away, one thing you can do instead is actually use it as a mason jar, because then you don't have to go out and buy another jar. So that's what I'm about to do in a second, is turn this into a mason jar for my kimchi. And now I have a perfectly good mason jar to use, and I didn't have to go out and buy any extra ones because I just used my leftover marinara sauce. The soup is done, and this is what it looks like. And I did like a taste test, and it's really good. So I'm just gonna store that. And moving on to the kimchi, I have these gloves because the salt will hurt your hands. You put the pot on there to kind of press down on the kimchi, and you let it sit. I usually let mine sit for about 45 minutes until you can bend, let me find a good piece, like this one, until you can bend it like that. So I'm just going to drain that, and I'm just going to put this in here and fold that over. And then I go into the next layer and do the same thing. The reason I make my own kimchi is because kimchi is a natural, because of the fermentation process. It has natural probiotics, and that's really good for your stomach, kind of like yogurt. And it's really expensive to buy it in the store. So once I learned that it was easy to make at home, I just started doing it that way instead, and it saves a lot of money. And then I'll pack this. I'm gonna seal it tight with a lid on top over here, and then I'm gonna actually store it for probably about 40 hours to let it ferment, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. And during that time, it's probably gonna start bubbling out, even though the lid is on top of it. So make sure if you do this, you put it somewhere that if it bubbles out, it's not gonna make a big mess. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the kimchi jars in these little things so that when they do bubble over, they will not make a big mess. So I did make one small extra jar, and I'm gonna move the soup over into this bowl. And done. So I actually did not take all the broth. There's still a lot of broth that I left in the pot, because the reason for this is that both of these foods are very high in salt. So they're very low calorie and they have lots of vitamins and minerals, but they are also very high in salt. So I want to get all of that stuff in there, but I'm not going to drink all that broth because I would get so much salt from that. And then combined with this, and this is sea salt, but still it's just a very high amount. And so I am gonna probably only have one serving of either of these a day. And so that is it for today. I can make a video on specifically how I made these if you guys want to see that later on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.